So let's try swinging around the back of the barn here, just so we can get lined up properly. Here's a thought too, Digby. Watch your off track, he says, and then immediately crashes into the flipping barn. No. Definitely not how I wanted to do that.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we're back in my summer car. Now, the plan for this episode is I want to make some money. And there are two ways, I think, that we could actually make a bit of money fairly quickly. I say quickly in the sense of as quickly as anything happens in this game. But yeah, I mean, the two easiest ways to make money right off the bat with what we've got on hand are going to be either doing a wood job, which means I am going to have to plug the phone back in, which is, I mean, it's a bit regrettable because that thing is bloody annoying. Almost as annoying as a real one. But anyway, yeah, we can either load up the trailer with wood and we can do a wood job, or I do also know where there is a junk car on the side of the road that we might be able to go get with the tractor and then just tow it to Fleetari and hopefully he'll pay us for it as well. I mean, I'm assuming that is still a thing in the game because the car was there. But yeah, before we do anything else, let me run down and look at the tractor, and let's line it up with the wood thing, and let's see if the old quick and easy load the trailer thing actually still works. Okay, now I don't remember if this actually has diesel in it, or if we're going to have to go fill it, and I suspect we're probably going to have to go fill it, but the good old, what's it called? Is it Kekmet, I think? My brain is telling me? Anyway, yeah, the good old Kekmet here should have... Kekmet! Yeah, it should have at least a half tank of diesel in it, I would think. This is assuming, of course, that I can actually figure out how to start the bloody thing, because if I remember correctly, it used to be incredibly tricky to get this thing going. Alright, muscle memory for the win. Here we go. So we need to shut the door. And then it was... Okay, yeah, we got the e-brake on that side. What about you? Okay, you're nothing. So yeah, we got the e-brake, and then there should be... Okay, there's the diff locks. That's high and low range. You know what, we're just going to go straight for high, because we're not going to be hauling anything that heavy. We get front loader fork. And there's no way that's going to bloody work. Now, there are two levers there, so... Okay, yeah, front loader arm, front loader fork, that's fine. Diff lock. Oh, we've already done that bit. And then we've got... okay, parking brake I'm going to leave on for the minute. Now, my brain is screaming at me that the trick of this thing was you had to actually give it a little bit of gas, I think, before you started it. Now, when we find out, let's turn the key and see what happens. Ooh, okay, that worked. So now we should be able to actually turn that back down and it's not going to stall. Don't stall on me. Also looks like we do have just about a half tank of diesel. Nope, 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 there it goes. Okay, so we are going to have a little bit of gas on that. You know what? That's fine. Nope. Are you running? It is running. I don't know why that was so quiet. Probably because it's so loud the rest of the time. Okay, anyway, let's turn off the parking brake. Let's get this thing in gear. And let's see if we can get it backed up and hooked up to the trailer properly. Oh, okay, yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. Let's get you lined up. Shifter into reverse. You know, the thought occurs, I'm not exactly certain how... Oh, well, that answers that question. Okay, now we're going to have to back it up into the friggin' barn, which is going to be a treat. No, get out of reverse, you idiot. You want to be in first. How about we try and get this as straight on as possible to make our life a little bit easier. Come on, don't stall, don't stall, you're fine. Yeah, sorry to go all quiet here. I'm trying desperately just to not screw this up. Alright, so we want to back up in there. Pretty sure we want to get it about as far back into the barn as you can actually get it. Come on, baby, just back up. A little bit further. A little bit further. And boop. Okay, we are parked. E-brake on. Throttle absolutely 100% off. Tractor is off. Digby is out. Okay, that's half the battle. We've got it lined up perfectly. So, if I actually... No. Wrong button, dum-dum. No. Still the wrong button. That was the wrong button a minute ago, and it continues to be the wrong button now. Okay, I want to equip the axe, and I want to... Hassan chop. Alright, that did not work, but it should make life a little bit easier, at least having the tractor right here. So why am I not picking up no log? Is it because there's actually one on the thing? Hello, can I please pick up no log? Alright, well, let's try just loading the wood. And, oh, for God's sakes, yes, grab the firewoods, drop the firewoods. Alright, now can I pick up a log? I have a feeling it's not going to let me do this because the tractor is right here. Oh, come on, be nice to me now. Just let me have a log, please. Yeah, I don't know if that's been patched or what, but apparently I am going to have to pull ahead slightly. Ah, okay, that's better. Now can I chop wood? I can, so we are going to have to do this the hard way. Okay, boop. Boop. Alright, I will see you guys in about 25 minutes.
346 minutes later.
Okay, we got it. Yeah, if you were wondering, you can actually tell when you're done loading the wood because every time you chuck one in, the wood pile is supposed to move. And when it stops moving, it's officially full. I'll tell you what though, we got one stray left. We might as well just chuck that in there as well. Okay, wood is ready to rock and roll. Perfect timing too, because it's getting late. I don't see Uncle's van, so he's not home yet. Alright, well, I'm gonna go home. Oh, actually, hold that thought. Let's go check the bills and make sure we haven't had a power bill while we've been away. I say been away. While we've been otherwise occupied. Because, yeah, I definitely don't want to get my power turned off. Okay, survey says... Well, we got something in there. Yep, it's the electric company. And good. Okay, we don't have to worry about the power being turned off this week. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home. I'm going to take care of all the stuff that needs taken care of. And then we're going to get some sleep. And tomorrow morning we are going to plug the phone in and hope we get a wood job while we're working on the car.
6 hours later.
Alright, I hate to say it, but it is still actually kind of early, so we might as well get a little bit of engine work done. Okay, where did we leave off? We left off with... Oh yeah, we put the crankshaft in. Alright, well, how about, since we have a few minutes, we get the head on maybe? So we're gonna need head gasket first. Hello, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have ever done a head gasket in real life, but I don't mind telling you, it's nowhere near as easy as that. Okay, we got the head goes on. Boop. How many bolts we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up, 5 down. Perfect. Trying to remember how to do the toolbox. Come on. Open the toolbox. Thank you. Go to tool mode. Those look reasonably small, so we'll start there. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back in hand mode, and we're going to put the tools a little bit closer to the engine. Thank you. In fact, let's just move the air filter cover out of the way. Alright, now where were we? We were checking spanners. Oh my god, it was the one I started with. Okay, so next up, going to be... I'm trying to remember the order the game likes these in. It's either going to be the rocket shaft or the cam, I think. Don't hold me to that, because I could be completely and utterly wrong. You know what? Let's just try both of them. So we can chuck that in there. And we'll try the camshaft and see if it wants to go in already. Survey says... Okay, you don't want to go in yet. That's fine. I'll just do the rocker arms. And a boop. Ooh, it's starting to get dark too. Is it early enough we can go to bed now, please? So I'm very tired and I want to go make some money tomorrow. I tell you what, 9 o'clock, close enough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow, we got up that early? Okay, so what time is it? It is 4 a.m. Oh, goody. Alright, well, before I forget, let's plug the phone back in. Please call me with a wood job today. Pretty, please. Alright, well, we do have a couple hours. We might as well do a little bit more on the car. I don't want to get too invested in it, though, because we're only going to have a little bit, and then hopefully we're going to be going away. So, I mean, we could do the clutch assembly. We'll just have to turn this around. Yeah, let's pop you down there. Let's get you back around that way. Let's see, we're going to want flywheel first, I believe. Game, do you not want to put the flywheel on? Hello? I know you want to go there. There you go. I saw the check mark. There we go. Thank you.
One eternity later.
Okay, I've actually screwed multiple things up because I just remembered the freaking engine plate goes on the back. Alright, well done me, unless the game's going to let me get away with it. Can't imagine it's going to, but it might be worth a shot. Survey says... Come on, you know you want to go on there. You know you want to go on there. No. Whoop, hold on. Hello, I'm coming. Please be a wood job. Survey says...
Ostasin polttopuuta koko traktorillinen, niin minä maksan kyllä hyvin, että siitä ei oo ongelmaa. Tuo sitten kun pystyt tuua, minä oon täällä kotosalla varmaan aina. Niin kahtellaan siinä sitten, joo. Terve!
Yep, dude, I'm on my way. Just let me get some breakfast down the neck. Alright, Digby, moment of truth. Can we actually remember, well, basically, how to deliver this stuff? Because I know there was a trick to it, I just cannot for the life of me remember what that trick was. Alright, we're in. Door shut. Throttled. E-brake broken. Ignition. A go. Alright, now we need to be in high range, please and thank you. Alright, finally let me hit the high range lever. Okay, we got the forks about right. Actually, you know what? Let's go down a little bit lower on that. Okay, anybody we hit head on is about to have a really, really bad day. So, are we ready? No. Are we doing it anyway? Absolutely. Alright, we're in third gear. Quick check of the cargo. Cargo is fine. I'm half tempted to put the radio on, but I have no idea if any of this music is actually copyrighted or not, so... Alright, I am pretty sure that this is the firewood guy. Let's make sure we know where we're going. Yeah, I think we have to drop it, like right outside his woodshed. So let's try swinging around the back of the barn here, just so we can get lined up properly. Here's a thought too, Digby, watch your off track, he says, and then immediately crashes into the flipping barn. No, definitely not how I wanted to do that. Okay, remember what gear does what. Yeah, let's try this again. We need to just back all the way out. Come on, back out a little bit more. There you go. Now, let's try going a little bit wide this time. Oh, crap. Oh, I'll tell you what, we got a huge field right over there. How about we just go all the way around then? You know what, it's fine. I already saw the green spot. We're pretty much lined up on it where we want to be. Kind of. That's fine. We can get it back there. It should be somewhere right in front of the woodshed. And I saw it when we drove by, so I know it's... Oh crap, it's right there. Let's line it up with that. Let's drive forward slightly. Hello, drunk guy. Okay, now, really quick. E-brake. I want the e-brake, thank you. Okay, hopefully I can remember how to do this. Well, it should be pretty close to spot on. I think we need to drop the tailgate. Hi, I see you over there just waiting to pay me. Okay, tailgate is down. I am going to have to pull forward though, I have a feeling. I think I need the back of the trailer over top of that. That's fine, we can manage it. Okay, surely I am close now, yes? No, I want that open. I want that lined up. That is about as perfect as it can get. So how do I dump the trailer? I think it's this one over here, yes? Yep, there it was. Air hydraulics. And go. Please tell me that worked.
Siinä on vähän vaavampaa jalkaa. Ostot kaljaa ja makkaroa, niin eiköhän sillä pärjää. Ja voi tehdä varmaan lisääkin tarvihen näitä, niin voit jaksa tehdä sitten sillä rahalla ja makkaralla. Niin. Ei muuta kuin morjens.
Dude, beer and sausages is exactly what I'm going to buy with all that money. Now, I think, though, while we are right here, we might just risk it for a biscuit. Okay, let's get the trailer. I wanted you to go back down, please. Why did you not go back down? Go back down. Oh, because you hit the button in the wrong direction, dum-dum. Try that. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually unhitch the trailer. I'm going to leave it here, and we're going to try and drive all the way to the gas station with the tractor. We're going to fill it up. We're going to grab some beer and some chips to throw into it so that we don't have to worry about dying while we're driving it. And then on the way back, I'm going to try picking up that other car and seeing if I can get it to Plitari and maybe make even more money today. I mean, there's no point not taking advantage of the fact that we are up ridiculously early this morning. Okay, now we are going to have to... Well, one thing at a time, Digby. One thing at a time. Yeah, let's get that capped off. Now, as I was saying, we're going to have to, I think, buy some cigarettes. And I didn't really want to, because I know that's like a bit of a slippery slope, really, but...
No morjesta tiski ja tiskit
Go to the dishes
koneeseen.
and dishes to the dishwasher, yes. Anyway, yeah, I know it's a bit of a slippery slope, but I feel like it might end up with us dead
Kuulepa,
if
nyt
we don't.
olisi oikein
Oh,
sisun
now I
näköinen
have a case of
homma
beer
tässä.
for the back of the truck.
Käy jakavassa näitä H-kaupan
anything else we
mainoksia
want while
tuonne
we're here?
kyläläisille, niin minä maksan sulle sitten vähän siitä vaivan palakkoon. Ei muuta kuin käyt puottamassa vaan
You know what? No, we
jokaisen
should be fine.
laatikon
Yeah,
yhden
I know,
mainoksen, niin
thanks.
sillähän se siitä.
Blah, 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 blah.
Eittäis
Now,
kuule.
I want to
No niin, ei muuta
drop
kuin
a couple
kiitos ja
bags of chips out
hellurei.
here. And I want to put a couple in the back of the tractor. And I think we're going to take the rest of them home. Okay, that is a million times better. No, I want to grab a beer. Ooh, actually, I want to have a couple of beers really quick. Did not realize I was getting that thirsty. We'll have 2 more beers. Pop the 2-4 in the way back, and let's go pick up the car. Alright, I kind of hate that it's this car, because I used to try and keep one back at the house out in the backyard as, well, like a kind of a comedy project car thing. But yeah, this was always the one I kept. Okay, stop, neutral, e-brake, boop, door open, Digby out. Am I going to be able to get in there and actually latch that thing on, I wonder? I hope so. Yeah, let me use the good old patented Finnish headbutt here. Okay, toe and hook that one. And toe and hook that one, please. And thank you. Yeah, this can only go well. We're going to try it in high range, even though it's probably going to fail. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. Alright, so far, so good.
12 seconds later.
Okay, yeah, I know. There you go, is that better? Okay, yeah, that's not a thing.
One eternity later. get the idea.
Alright, so I think, if I remember correctly, we don't have to be all that finesse about it. We just gotta kind of get it, like, in the neighborhood. Well, we'll find out in a minute, because we are here. Okay, so we need to detach you. Boop. Now, Fleetari, buddy, are you going to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, are you going to pay me for this thing or not? Please tell me you're going to pay me for this thing. And please tell me you're open, because I'm going to feel like an idiot if you aren't. You aren't open. Well, crap. Okay, well, we should still end up getting paid for it at some point. Now, do you still have junk parts out here? Because there used to be like a car spring. Hello, that is not a car spring. Whoop, that is also not the crouch button. Alright, what do we got? We've got... Oh, okay, so we got the GT steering wheel. I'm going to guess the GT rocker cover? Tis the GT rocker cover. Excellent. Alright, well, we will definitely take that home with us. Boop. And I will take that, because I absolutely love the GT steering wheel. Now, I seem to recall there was also something else out back somewhere. Hold that thought. Let's just get these things in the tractor so don't lose them. And then we'll go have a poke around the rest of the junk. Alright, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Ooh, outhouse. We can save the game here, just in case. Oh, hold that thought. Oh, there's something on the ground right there. I have a feeling that might be it. What are you? Oh, it's the radar detector. Yes, I will definitely take that. Even though, if I am remembering correctly, the police do not like it when they catch you with that in your vehicle. Oh my god, we can finally go back in high range. Yes, please. At this point, all I want to do is I want to go get my trailer and I want to go home. Alright, well, the downside of waking up as early as we did and then having a busy day the way we did is that we are absolutely wiped and it is still early. But if Uncle happens to have the van over there, I've got a plan. Oh, here's a plan too. How about we just park this bloody thing and we will worry all about getting the car parts and stuff. No. Thank you. Yeah, we'll worry about getting the car parts and crap out of it another time, because I pretty much need to get home. And I need to get to bed. Nope, I want to grab that. Thank you very much. And for the sake of neatness, hello? Shut the door. There we go. Okay, Uncle, please, please, please be out there with the van. I do not see the van. Crap. Yeah, I was going to say, if he actually had left the van out here, we were going to borrow it, park it up at the house, and then I was going to leave the phone plugged in, on the off chance that the drunk guy would call at 2 in the morning wanting to ride home from the bar. Because we need to do 5 of those anyway, and the sooner we can get started on it, the happier I am going to be. Alright, well, let me get the groceries put away, let me get the game saved, and I think that's going to be it for this episode. Okay, well, apart from a couple of near-catastrophic brain farts, we did manage to get some of the engine put together. Now I'm going to have to put some of it back together again. But yeah, I think what we're going to do in the next episode is we're going to take the weekend off. And we're going to enjoy ourselves. In fact, we might be able to, if we can get the engine done. Yeah, we might even be able to get the entire car together. And yeah, on that incredibly hopeful note, as always, I am Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of My Summer Car. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.